All right, so today we're gonna do a paper craft. I don't know. We're gonna do it though. So it's gonna be a paper table runner. For a really last minute, I need to decorate this table before my guests come. That's the type of deal this is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 12 by 12 craft paper and I'm gonna cut it into 4-inch pieces. So this little piece here on the right, not that piece there is going to be my template. So I already cut that one 4 inches wide, and then I'm going to just place some Scotch tape on the edge so that as I'm copying a line or tracing, as I'm tracing a line, it'll be easy to stay against that paper. So just some Scotch tape will do that. If you had not duct tape, but if you had like packing tape or something, that would work as well. Then I've got my little scraper to make sure the tape is down nice and secure, and then I'm just going to use the template to put lines on the paper. That quick and easy. I only have to measure the one time because I know my template is not going to change. And that's why I did the template. And so with each paper, and I think I used 4 different designs of paper. Excuse my hair and my head. And so I'm going to make 2 or 3 cuts or slices out of each paper design. And I'm going to just use my paper cutter for that. You could of course use scissors, but it's not going to be as straight unless you've got some sort of magical hands. So I always use my paper cutter whenever I'm trying to make a straight cut. I shouldn't say always because that's not true. Most of the time, use my paper cutter. And then I've got my pieces all cut up. Okay, and again, that kind of not so pretty piece over there on the left, that's just my template. So I'm just leaving that. No, I don't care about that. And then I'm going to tape the pieces together in the middle first. And I want them very close together, but not overlapping. And then I am going to put tape on near the edges so that the edges don't start to curl or bubble up also. And it's very handy to have a scraper while you're doing this because that makes that Scotch tape just really stick down onto that paper. Now again, this is a temporary fix. This isn't a long term. You're going to keep this out on your table for 2 months. Obviously, as soon as it gets wet, it's going to get destroyed. So, it's temporary. For one party or one event, you could, of course, use Mod Podge if you were getting all into it, but I don't think it's that necessary when it's going to be such a short-term event here. And then I'm going to use this Aileen's Craft Glue Stick. This was from Dollar Tree, and I bought it and I never used it. So I'm going to try it here. This is the perfect time to try it because it's paper and fabric. So how else would glue work? So it's perfect. So I'm going to give it a try and see how it works. And I am putting a lot of glue on there so it sticks. I didn't want to use hot glue because I don't want the lumps and bumps of hot glue. And I didn't think double-sided tape would be strong enough, so I didn't use that either. I'm using this glue stick. But that is the only thing I'm going to use on this ribbon. And this is just a flat ribbon. You want to get as flat of a ribbon as you have, but wide enough to actually hold the papers together. The idea is that it's giving some stability to the paper. That's the idea. I only used 1 strip of ribbon down the middle. You could maybe do 2 strips, 1 on each end or 1 on each side of the paper instead of down the middle. That would probably work well as well. I think probably the hardest part of this craft was picking out the paper that I wanted to use and then picking out the design or the order of paper that I wanted to use. So I'm using 1 whole sheet in the middle of my table runner, and the rest are all the 4-inch slices. And then because I missed some pieces, I have to go back and I have to tape the ends because I missed some apparently. And then you just finish, taping up your edges and you put your ribbon on and there you go. Quick and easy table runner. Again, it's not waterproof. It is gonna, go bad if you get it wet. But look at it, it's quite pretty. And that's the spring centerpiece that I made, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And it goes really well with this table runner. And I think it looks fabulous. I would be proud to have this on my table for a one-time event or a quick lunch or brunch or whatever. I think it's great. And the fun thing is that you can make the craft paper be whatever kind of paper you want. It could be bright green and yellow, or it can be white and black. As simple as you want it, however you want it.
I thank you so much for stopping by Natty's Crafts today. I sure hope that you can give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and remember to subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you should hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. I thank you so much for stopping by today, and sure hope that you appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.